Hi lovelies, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our lovely space. If you're new here, you are welcome. To my OGs for returning, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Alright, it's a Sunday and this is my outfit for the day. We are back from church and I'm just trying to unwind and prepare myself for my batch cooking, which has become a ritual here on the channel. First off, I'm just going to offload my bag and just get off the heels I have been wearing all day. They were absolutely comfortable, but towards the end decided to hurt a little. Anyway, bags from Shein, shoes from Shein, and my OOTD, they just paired for different things that I have on here. I'm trying on this ring that I got from She Said Yes. This is a brand I've partnered up with in today's vlog. They've sent me this really lovely teardrop ring and I absolutely love it. It's a lovely engagement ring, so please check them out. The details will be in the description box below. All right, so let's get into what I was able to cook this particular Sunday. I made my staple Banga Jollof Rice. This rice was delicious. I cut up tomatoes and fresh onions towards the end with some butter. I also made this obeshisha, which is short for, just rice stew. So instead of blending it in the normal way, you kind of just shred your pepper. And I don't know if you guys remember, but these are my meatballs from last couple of vlogs ago. I showed you where I minced the meat and I also made the meatballs. I'm making that into spaghetti and meat sauce, and that came together really quickly. All I had to do was just fry my stew, boil some pasta, and then just combine the whole thing together, minding my seasoning because obviously the meatballs were already seasoned. This is everything I was able to come up with this particular Sunday. So my pasta and meatballs, I got 2 bowls of jollof rice, 1 bowl of peppered chicken sauce that we will have with rice, some grilled chicken, and of course elasipo, which is just okra stew soup, I think. Yeah, anyway, later on in the week we had an engagement that I've been looking forward to. It is a subscriber, a dear sister of mine here in Wisbech. She invited us for her 40th, and even though I had been looking forward to this thing, I don't know, I'm always this person who looks forward to events, and when the day finally comes, I'm either too shy to express my joy or I just get so introverted that I cannot even function. I don't know. Anyway, the celebrant looked radiant. She danced and danced and danced. I mean, she's such a lovely lady. It's someone I met through my husband and I have loved her ever since. She had an amazing day. She was full of smiles. Her dancers were not here. I don't know where she got that DJ from, but you just know that she did an amazing job. Like the coordination and everything was so on point. African timing as usual, but I mean, it was still a fun time. There was spraying, and people were spraying in dollars. Why don't we spray in pounds in this country? I don't understand. Anyway, this was what I had. I had rice, jollof and fried rice with chicken and fish. The food was delicious. My boys also had, an amazing time. I mean, mom that took our children to a party, but anyway, I had some conversations with friends. I mean, the event was really, really lovely and well put together. They had this stand and this lady was promoting her zobo here on my table, and I'm like, oh, this is really nice. I tasted it and it was really, really good. Anyway, I remember this recipe and I want to bring it back into my batch cooking because this is something that I feel would be great for nights where my husband and I don't want to eat heavy. So this is Gizdodo and I just make it in the air fryer. This is an old video, by the way, but I just had to bring the video back. So you kind of fry your sauce like you're making sauce for like pasta or anything, and then I air fry my Gizzard and my Dodo. I try not to deep fry as much as possible, and then I just add it all back in the pan with some fresh onions, and that is it, you guys. It comes together really, really quickly. And other variants for this would be to make it as asun. So you do not put plantain in the asun, but asun is made with goat meat instead of gizzard. So yeah, and you put some fresh onions and pepper as you wish. This is a great substitute for a light dinner. Anyway, if you guys are interested in how I film my cooking videos, I am willing to make an incorporation into my vlogs. So this is for a collaboration I had with Ogbonge. This is a brand I've worked with multiple times here on the channel and on Instagram as well. So if you're not following me on Instagram, please do well to follow me. My handle is somewhere up on the screen. This was for an Egusi recipe that I made for the brand, and they love the video. I personally love watching these videos because I look at ways to improve. Obviously, I know I know it all, and I try to learn from people on the internet as well. Please stick to at the end of the video just to see the final look and how everything came together. This was from a couple of months ago, so say early this year. That was when we had this collaboration, and I absolutely love working with them every single time. Anyway, if you are interested in my behind the scenes of how I create cooking vlogs, or you're curious to know how, you know, vlogs like this or videos like this are made, either you're looking to create videos like this for yourself, here on Instagram, here on YouTube, on Instagram or TikTok, please leave me a comment and I will know to include some of the behind the scenes, just so that you have a lot more clarity on how this kind of videos are made. Anyway, you guys can see how I'm taking my time to meticulously, you know, place things in place, also to make sure that my workspace is completely clean and clear. And I always review my videos, so I know before I move too forward, I know, you know, how to readjust or reshoot a particular shoot. Anyway, this is how everything all came together. Obviously, it's all quick cuts, and this is the era that we are in right now with social media. Everything has to be quick cuts, but that's just how it is, attention span and whatnot. But yeah, this is how the video is made. I absolutely love making videos like this. Some people find it tiring. I enjoy making videos like this. But anyway, this is all I have for you today. I will definitely be back next week Sunday with an update. Next week Sunday, you do not want to miss that video because it's a live update. And yes, I feel like all of my questions on why I have been away from social media might be answered. Yeah, thank you so much for watching today's video. Remember to leave me a comment if you have any questions to ask regarding this behind the scenes video, and also stick around for my masterclass. I know I've promised it is coming. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next one.